would say my son was the victim of a homicide. But the residual, the fallout from it, like the impact of his loss, not being able to pick up the phone and call him, looking at my grandson's face and having to explain to him why he was never going to see his dad again. Our inability, even to this day, to just kind of do life, to get up in the morning and figure out what to do next. It's overwhelming. It's tragic on so many levels. What brought me to Virginia Mason's Separation and Loss was a connection from my victim's advocate, which was assigned to me at the death of my son. I knew that I needed something different, and she was clear, like this particular counselor deals with the trauma of a violent death, suicide, homicide. I knew that what I was feeling was grief, but it was something else, and I didn't know how to fix it or figure it out or navigate my way through it. I felt some anxiety. I think with the not knowing of what this was going to be and what I was going to experience. This person knows and understands the complexities of this type of death. I was really, really angry. There was no resolution to my son's death. They had not caught the killer. I had so many unanswered questions. I mean, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, I couldn't think straight. Your ability to bring Dre in the room so I could talk to him, and you always would be like, what would Dre say? And what is he saying now? And where do you feel him? And so I felt like it was the only place that I could just kind of fall apart. I couldn't fall apart anywhere else. And you encouraged and reminded me that I could put myself back together again. I started journaling, and you encouraged me to have a journal that was dedicated just to D'Andre. I was grateful that I had a journal that I could write to my son and talk to him in that way. And that was it for a long time. I started to try to put one foot in front of the other. And I started teaching my classes again. And then I was like, okay, I'm grateful for my classes. And those two things are the things that have, I feel like have kept me sane. At the college that he went to in West Virginia, on campus, they declared April 23rd, Dre Day. So the classmates and teammates had a event there in his honor on the campus at his school. The first couple of years, I didn't want to go outside, I didn't want to connect with me, I didn't want to comb my hair. All of that seemed like way too much work. Then 2017 came, and I felt like I was kind of getting my groove back. I was starting to, get out and engage more and be more social. I feel like I've come 3 lifetimes since April 14th, 2015 until this day. I can't ever remember a time specifically in the last 3 years where I felt so optimistic and I felt so hopeful despite the joy and the hope and the excitement that I feel. The reality of the loss of my son is still very, very much a part of my everyday existence. Feel all the feelings. The anger, the frustration, the sadness, the good, the bad, all of it. And I would also say that although this is maybe your first, time sitting in a seat and dealing with this, that I promise you that it will not always be like this.
At Virginia Mason Separation and Loss Services, we provide individual and group therapy to friends and family who have lost somebody after a sudden traumatic death. We not only look at the death of your loved one, but also honor and embrace the life of him or her. Oftentimes people come to separation and loss services to find a community after they've experienced sudden traumatic death of a loved one. For more information, please contact us.